Hey everyone, I'm Isaac and welcome back to Isaac Reviews 2024. The Sony Spider-Man Cinematic Universe is dead. We only got 5 movies in this series until now, with half of them being in the mostly mediocre Venom trilogy. The other 2 were Morbius and Madam Web, which were terrible movies that everyone hated and that were tactical nukes at the box office. And now we're at Kraven the Hunter, which will be the last Sony Spider-Man spin-off film for a while. Given how underwhelming the other movies in this franchise have been, I had very little hope in this one being any better. The only thing that sorta grabbed my attention was the fact that it would have an R rating, but otherwise my hopes were pretty darn low. And after seeing it, I guess it was slightly better than Morbius and Madam Web, but not by much. It centers around this guy Sergei Kravinoff, aka Kraven, whose complex relationship with his criminal kingpin father leads him down a path of vengeance with brutal consequences, motivating him to become not only one of the greatest hunters in the world, but also one of its most feared. The biggest problem Kraven has would be in how it's written and paced. In short, it's a complete mess. The characters aren't given any clearly defined motivations, and stuff just happens without much of a reason, if there's anything even going on at all. Yeah, that's the other problem. This movie is f***ing boring. It's the longest film in the Spider-Man spin-off universe with a runtime of 2 hours, but there's also barely anything worthwhile going on, and a lot of the scenes are a drag to sit through. Are the action scenes any better, though?
No, not really.
On top of the miserable color palette and ugly CGI, the fights are unengaging, the choreography sucks, and the editing is terrible. And unlike a lot of other R-rated superhero films, this one barely takes advantage of its R rating whatsoever, aside from the blood and F-bombs, where if you edit all that out, this could have easily been PG-13. Okay, so Kraven the Hunter was really bad, but what does it have to make it stand above Morbius and Madam Web? I guess the acting was okay, and there were a few funny bad moments here and there, especially towards the end. Other than that, Kraven the Hunter is a film I'm very likely to forget altogether after completing this video. The writing and pacing are a train wreck, the action scenes are boring, the visuals are ugly, and the characters are flat and underdeveloped. Obviously, you won't miss anything if you skip this one. I'd just wait for Sonic 3 to come out next week if you want a holiday blockbuster that actually looks good, or maybe you can rewatch Wicked if you want something else to fill the time. This was probably the best film in the Spider-Man spin-off universe that wasn't part of the Venom trilogy, and yet I'm still gonna give it a 3 out of 10. Next time, I'll be talking about The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim. It sucks that Warner Brothers barely did anything to promote it, but it was a pretty good movie in spite of its problems. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode of Isaac Reviews 2024, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you all later.